Hey, how's it going? Just your average schmo, and we are here right now to dive into yet another box of the Panini Donruss 2026 Baseball trading cards. 90 cards per box, find one autograph or memorabilia card per box on average. And the new SP or the ultra rare, I'm guessing case hit that you're looking for is the whammy insert. Also look for orange velocity and flex parallels. I have pulled a few of the orange velocities in the other two boxes I've already opened of these. I'm not sure whether I pulled any of the flex parallels because I don't exactly know what those look like. Orange velocities were pretty easy to distinguish because they were orange. And they looked like they were moving really fast. So here we go. I'd love to pull an auto out of this one instead of a mem card. I've already pulled two mem cards. Unless I pull a mem card for like somebody amazing, you know, like Joey Ohtani, Aaron Judge, Paul Skeens, Bobby Witt Jr. You know, right? Again, you can't really see like differences in anything, so we'll just start at the top, and when we hit the mem card, we hit the mem card. I'm just saying that because I have a feeling that's what I want to get. I mean, I would love to pull an autograph. After pulling two mem cards, I wouldn't care who the autograph was of. I think the mem card is in this first pack. Alright, we're just going for it. We got Ozzie Smith, Roger Clemens. I'm going to breeze through the base. Trevor Hoffman, Jackson Chourio, Cade Horton. Here's a who. I don't know why. That always pops in my head when I say his name. We got a silver refractor for Madison Bumgarner. Alright, hang on, I gotta move these basketball ones out of the way. Chipper Jones, Paul Skeens, Miguel Cabrera, Jacob Miskorowski. Alright, here's our mem card. It is, just a mem card, but it is one of the orange, they consider it orange parallel of the mem, so I'm guessing there's some more like base looking mem cards that you can pull. But I mean, it's a pretty good name. We got Bobby Witt Jr. Now granted, these say that, you know, they're not from any specific game or event, so it was just either a jersey or a pair of pants they had him throw on and take off. So it can be technically player worn. It's just not game used, but still, I mean, Bobby Witt Jr. Not going to complain about it. Now it'd be nice to still pull an autograph, but beggars can't be choosers, right? And we've got an optic for Mike Piazza. We've got optic rated prospect for Cam Caminiti. Nice. Rated prospect for Dax Kilby. And rated prospect for Sean Gamble. All right. Let me pull that. I'll pull that Bobby Witt off. I might look that up when I get done. I mean, I don't think it's going to be like major value, but it might be. I mean, I don't know. Alright, there's still potential. We could still pull something cool out here. We could still pull a whammy. Let's see. I don't see anything like jumping out at me. Oh wait, there's something that's got a little bit. It might be an orange velocity. We got Hideki Matsui. Rhett Lauder. Barry Larkin, legend. Christian Campbell. All right, we got a red, blue parallel for Aaron Judge. I don't know. Maybe those are considered the flex parallels. I don't know. Rated rookie Peyton Toole. We got Jim Thome. This pile down here is slowly leaning. Rated rookie for Jimmy Crooks. David Wright. Roman Anthony. Optic for Darryl Strawberry. Yep, orange velocity for Randy Johnson. Not bad. Nice. Optic. We've got an Elite Series for Aaron Judge. Rated prospect Kellen Lindsey. Ryan Waldschmidt, rated prospect. Oh, Aaron Judge Elite Series card. Might be it might be $1 or $2 card. Maybe. Probably not, but you never know. Alright, we got, is that a red blue? Yeah, I think it's just a red blue. Thought it was something else there for a second. We got Roberto Alomar. Alright, black and white throwback for Satchel Paige. Rated rookie for Sung Mun Song. Some more song. Alright, we've got a Tomoyuki Sugano. Jace Young. I don't know whether you pronounce it J. Is it Jung or is it just Young? Alright, we got a silver rated prospect for Tommy White. Just basic like silver refractor type. Yeah, we got a red blue parallel rated prospect for Kevin McGonigal. Johnny Bench. Alright, black and white throwback for Jimmy Fox. We got a Deion Sanders. Pulling a couple of legendary Reds players here. Robin Yount. We have an optic for Nick Kurtz. Alright, so this is the one I might think maybe these are considered the flex parallels. Because they got like the little sparkly stuff on them. Optic for Barry Larkin. Rated prospect for Jefferson Rojas. I must put it in the wrong pile. And a rated prospect for Mitch Voigt. Alright, pack number, this would be what, 4? Right? And I do have 3 different WNBA boxes on the way. I thought 2 of them were supposed to be delivered tomorrow. Now it says they're all coming Wednesday, and I'm having them all delivered to my mom's house. Because obviously I'll be at work during the week, and I don't like it sitting on my porch. I haven't ever had any issues, and I do have cameras, but, you know, just safer. My mom's, she's retired a lot of time. I mean, most of the time she's at home, but even if she's not, she don't get a whole lot of traffic. You know, all the people that live out by her are older, family oriented. Whereas here where I live, occasionally you see a shady character here and there. All right, we got Bo Jackson, Dylan Cruz, black and white throwback for Yogi Berra. We got Jason Varitek, Yadier Molina. All right, we got red and blue for Roger Clemens. Nice. David Ortiz, Kevin Hugles, Mike Piazza, Darryl Strawberry, Optic for Dick Allen, Orange Velocity, rated prospect for Ethan Petrie, Crunch Time insert for Nick Kurtz, rated prospect for Kason Cunningham, and rated prospect for Kevin McGonigal. Alright, 2 packs left. Will we pull? Will we pull a whammy? That reminds me, what was that show? Pressure Luck, right? Wasn't that? Was that the one that had whammies on it? The little, like, weird looking little characters? Because they always say, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Whereas opening these boxes, you're just the opposite. Give me a whammy, give me a whammy. Alright, we've got, looks like a silver something. Ooh, what is that? What is that? I have something that has a lot of different color on it. Might be nothing, but it might be something. Might be somewhere in between. We'll find out momentarily. We got Mariano Rivera, Luke Keachall. Gotta catch them all. I don't know. Yeah, throwing in a Pokemon phrase there. Never really got into Pokemon. I'll be honest. Michael Young. I kind of wish I had, because, you know, a lot of those, especially like those first edition cards they had, you know, a lot of them are worth some major moolah. Like Cal Ripken. And that's the only reason I would have got into Pokemon, is to, you know, for resale value. I don't really get into the card games. Gil Hodges on a silver. Nick Kurtz. Dick Allen. Getting repeats now. Sammy Sosa. Ken Griffey Jr. Alright, I'm going to pull whatever these are and put them on the bottom. Alright, we got a rated prospect for Cade Anderson. Rated prospect for Noah Schultz. We've got an optic for Sammy Sosa. Let's leave that one up. Alright, we've got a rated prospect. I'm guessing this one of the little sparkly ones. For Kellen Lindsay. Oh. Alright, well, what I saw with all the color on it was just a diamond marbles. But it's for Paul Skeens. I mean, that's not bad. Oh, nice. It's not numbered, but we have got a Bomb Squad parallel. Oh, wait, it is numbered. Does that say out of 25? No, I think it says 75. 23 out of 75 for Spencer Jones. All right, that's not a bad pull. That might have a little bit of value to it. All right, last pack. Will this pack beat that pack? Let's see. Let's span a little bit. See if we see anything jumping out. I don't see anything jumping out at me. Well, there might be something there. Alright, here we go. Rated rookie for Brandon Sproat. I'm going to look up that Diamond Marbles Paul Skeens, too. Madison Bumgarner. Colt Keith. Dave Winfield. We got a red and blue, a rated rookie for Sung Mun Song. Some more song. Cameron Schittler. I think that's how you pronounce his name. We got Chase Burns. I would imagine some people make puns out of his last name, right? Cam Smith. Randy Johnson. Ivan Rodriguez. We have an optic for Ken Griffey Jr. Let's leave that one up. Already got one of these. Like I said, I don't know whether these are the... What do they call them? What the hell did I do with the box? Oh, I think I threw it over there. Here's another one. Flex Parallel. Yeah, I don't know whether these are the Flex Parallels or not. But Christian Campbell. Alright, we got a regular Bomb Squad insert for Dick Allen. Last two cards, rated prospect for Luis Pena. And a rated prospect for Daniel Pierce. Alright, so we are 0 for 3 on whammies. But overall, looking at it, I only paid, $24.95, I think, for each one. Can't complain. I mean, out of this box, I got the three, probably I'm guessing the three best cards. We've got the Bobby Witt Jr. Relic. We've got the Diamond Marbles insert with Paul Skeens. And then we have the Bomb Squad numbered parallel. I'm guessing maybe they call this, are those stars? No, it's kind of like a cracked ice look. But out of 75 for Spencer Jones. So, I'm going to look those up. And let's see what Mr. Google has to say about those. Bear with me for 1 second. Alright, it brought Mr. Google right up. So let's see what we've got here. We're checking the Diamond Marbles Paul Skeens first. Again, it's just like a base insert, but, Paul Skeens, he's a pretty big name. Says, this card is a 2026 Panini Donruss Diamond Marbles Paul Skeens number 5, featuring a vibrant stylized graphic design. True. Paul Skeens, Pittsburgh Pirates pitcher, part of the 2026 Panini Donruss Baseball card set. Diamond Marbles is a special insert series zone for comic book style artwork. There are variations. Alright, looks like it might have one listed on eBay. Alright, yeah. So they got them listed for like $3.99, $2.99. So nothing big, but still, it's not bad. Not bad. And just overall looking at it, it might actually grade pretty. The centering looks really good on it. There's the front. the back. So that might be a candidate to send in and get graded. You know, I'm not like some of these people that I'm only looking at like the top of the line cards to send in and get graded, because for me it's not just about grading them and hopefully they grade high for value, but it's also about, you know, taking a card that someone might want and getting it to where it is preserved, to where it's, you know, encased. So speaking of which, I'm gonna, again, I mean, it is Paul Skeens, it is an insert. We'll go ahead and sleeve it up and put it in a top loader. I'm going to have to bring up some more from downstairs. I think I've got like 2,000 of them downstairs. So there we go. It's all sleeved up. Alright, next we'll look up the numbered. Alright, I'm going to go back to Mr. Google. I was hitting the back button on eBay. That's not really going to help me. Alright, Bomb Squad. So we didn't pull a whammy, but we did pull a parallel Bomb Squad insert. I have heard of Spencer Jones, but I don't know, like, you know, how big of a player he is. Says this is a, well, it says 2025, but it's not, obviously it's not 2025. Of course, they might have had these, or that same pose and stuff of him on his card as a Bomb Squad insert in 2025. Featuring New York Yankees prospect Spencer Jones. This card specifically appears to be a parallels version. It says likely a green laser or green ice. No. Mr. Google is way off on that. While base versions might be valued lower, similar holographic parallels have recently sold for approximately $18 to $25. Prices can vary widely based on a specific serial number. This card is numbered, and this is numbered out of 75. Alright, so maybe I should check eBay real quick. And this would be a 2026 Donruss Bomb Squad. Who did I say it was? Spencer Jones. And I mean, I would classify that as an orange. Maybe if I spelled orange right, that might help. Out of 75. No matches found. That's out of 99. Bomb Squad Red Explosion. They got it listed for $14.99. There's one out of $199 that they have listed for $24 now, although that one's a little bit different. Yeah, prices are kind of all over the place on eBay, so who the hell knows? Again, because they're 2026, chances are there haven't been enough sales to to really get a grasp of what the value of it might be. I'd probably be better off going through one of the price guides and looking to see. But I mean, that might be a good candidate to send in and get graded too. Again, I don't know much about Spencer Jones, but alright. Last thing to look up, and then the video will be done. So if you're still with me, thank you, I appreciate it. Alright, and bring it. Not that. Get the hell off my screen. Alright, come on. Get the hell out of the way. Too far. Too far again. Oh my gosh. Stupid ass thing. Don't you hate that when you try to slide it and it just wants to keep going? Alright, we are checking out the Jersey Kings Bobby Witt Jr. I don't imagine that that's got much value. I might. Of course, Mr. Google doesn't say diddly squat, other than what it is. I wonder why they changed that. Because it used to be, it always, when you had a thing where you could like deep dive with AI or whatever, and it would bring up. Well, that took me to X. All right. Oh, hang on. Well, it says it's an Orange Ice parallel version. Says they have recently appeared in June 2026. Alright, let me click back on that. Maybe can I click on, maybe this will take me to eBay. I don't want to see more. I want to get a fucking eBay. Excuse my language. Alright, Jersey King. So that looks like it's just a standard Jersey King. Because like the photo they have, it doesn't look like it's the cracked eye. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it or not. Yeah, it looks like it's just like the base version of it. Well, it says Orange Ice, so maybe their picture doesn't show the cracked ice part of it. They have it listed for $14.95. So, all right, well there we go. There you have it. That is it. For the time being, that is all the cards I have in my possession as of right now. Like I said, I do have some ordered. I have, I believe, a Donruss. I have a Select, and I think I have a Prism. WNBA mega boxes. All three of them are mega boxes. That should be here next week. So, of course, by the time you're watching this video, those cards will already be here, already done the videos for them. And like I said, I'm going to start branching in and doing kind of reviews, introducing myself to some metal CDs, and I will do videos for those to explain my content a little bit. So, if you're a big metalhead, that'll be something to hopefully look forward to, right? Maybe I'll try to do the first one in the next day or two, and then get it up at ASAP, and see how people react to it. So, as always, look out for yourself and everyone around you, so much better chance of staying safe and healthy. I'm going to go down and get me a nice cold Mountain Dew, kick back and watch a little TV, kick off my shoes, and I think I might order some food. I'm really craving some tiramisu from Olive Garden. So, that's the plan anyhow. Until the next time, everybody, take it easy. And if this video isn't up before the 4th of July, it should be. But if it isn't, I hope you had a wonderful 4th of July. So, see ya.